All right, what's going on, everybody? Gave you card stacks here. Had a pretty good weekend of eBay sales, about $900. A lot of low end, and then pushing stuff into the $50 to $100 mark as well. There's been a lot of hype. We are in the off season for football, and just we're already on to the top quarterbacks of the season, Heisman, all of this stuff. So let's talk about it and let's see what's sold. All right, we'll start off with this stack here. Let's see what's sold. This sold this morning. Oscar Delp for $12. I picked this up recently for $5. Just kind of made sense. I think it was an easy double up at that price. Yeah, this one I'm honestly not too bummed about selling, to be honest, because the price was just insane. When Tetroa had 296 yards and 4 touchdowns in week 1, I decided to list everything because this is insane. His base autos were touching over $100, and I wasn't even buying them at like $30, $20 before the season. So, I was buying yellow autos at $20 at release. So I listed everything. This has been sitting since that game for $140. That's where his market kind of was, and it was a price where I'm like, hey, you know what? I'll easily let go of it at 140. Got an offer out of Hawaii for 119 last night, and I was like, you know what? On just a true color orange, I haven't seen any of these available, but I'll take the offer. I think I'd be foolish not to. I can buy it back at another time. So, and it's going to Hawaii. A lot of the cards that I sell go out to Hawaii, which is where he's from. So, that's cool. Nico, this one sold for $20. I probably paid about like 12-ish, so nothing huge there. Quinshon Judkins. This is the nice thing about refractors and X-fractors. Like, I bought a lot of them, like just in so many different lots. I probably picked up, a lot of 60 X-fractors for $30. This one sold for $4. So like I take offers on them, and then some just sell at full price like that. So that's nice to see. And then here's where we get into the hype. This was insane. Yesterday, Julian saying the black, yellow, green, gold. These are numbered to 44. I picked up a couple of these. I was buying these in the summer after the national. These came out of the VIP national packs or something like that. So it just kind of made sense to pick them up. I'm a long-term hold guy. I'm fine holding a card for 6-7 months into the off season, especially now with quarterbacks. But this one, someone sent an offer for 70. I straight up declined it. And then they sent an offer for 100, or they just bought it straight up for 100. So that was crazy. His stuff, he is being anointed the best quarterback in Ohio State history. Just this kid's all over Twitter, on Instagram, everywhere. So sure, would I want to hold it closer to the season? Maybe prices continue to rise. But if I'm getting the sale price now, could I go in and jump it, to 120, maybe sit on it a little bit more? Sure, but I'll take the sale now at $100. Him and Arch, I think, are the two biggest like off-season hype. Like, I don't know how much I'm actually gonna touch at comps. If I see it, at a show or something, sure, I'll pick them up. And then the Julian Saying Blue, I think it was the same buyer, bought this at $35. I'll take it. I think I have some reds at $65 on ComC. I think I have every single color, so he's been going crazy. Someone from Alabama sent me an offer on all of these. I don't remember. It was a pretty decent amount after everything. This was $15 now at Auburn. I could have held out. I had it listed for 25, but I'm like, you know what? It's not a super liquid player. I'll take my money now. I think like the Ryan Williams were like $12 a piece on the refractors. The Pink Lava, I think that was 10. I had a ton of watchers on that. I'm not high on Luther Bird, and I kind of, this is just me being, I don't know. I'm just a hater, but like I could see him falling out of the first round. I could see him being like a Troy Franklin type guy. Granted, there were other receivers that bumped him out. Luther, it's really, it's either you take a Mika or Luther at that point. So I don't know. That I'm probably breaking even or losing on at $4. I think they offered $1 on these and $2 on the Austin Mack, and then 10 on the Singleton. So nothing crazy, but I imagine that's just a shop out in Alabama that offered on all of those. So nice little stack there. This was a nice quick flip. I bought this on DC over kind of the holiday break, probably under $20, and it sold for 40. Could I have listed it for 50, 60? It's numbered to 5. You're buying his base autos now at a floor of like $60, which is crazy. So this is one of the cheaper autos you're getting of him. The lack of licensing doesn't really hurt at all on this card, which is nice, but it is what it is. So I'll take the $40 there. Arch, I just picked this up recently for 12, sold it for 20. I had it listed for 30 because I just recently sold one for 30. but I was fine getting rid of it. I'll keep the money moving. I'd rather get my 20 bucks and then put that, closer to a Prism Silver arch instead of just the insert. 20 bucks on or 15, I think I took an offer on that. I think I bought it for like 10. Micah Alejado, Devin's cards offered on these, and I wanted to hold them just because I really like Micah. I didn't inspect these for grading, so that was on my list, but he wanted them. He's a Hawaii collector, and he'll enjoy them much more than myself, so was cool with that. This Shadur insert, I think it was like $6. I think I have them. I only promote my listings at about like 2%, but on some of like the more popular search stuff, I'll do like 4%, 5%, just to see. Also up my price. Like I think I had this listed for $15.99 just to see what happens. This is Cameron Ward 101. I picked this up in a lot, which was paid for by Cameron Scadaboo Auto. I got this for 20 bucks, got an offer for 40 shipped, so I was fine with that. So now on to this hunk here. I don't remember how much this was, but probably $5 or $6. That was like $2. That was a throw-in, I think. Someone threw that in. That was like $2. I think that was another throw-in. Picked that up. This was part of my I asked ChatGPT who I should invest in. I got that for like $2, sold it for 10. This one was crazy. I had like 30 watchers on this card. I would send out 10% offers all the time. I'd get offers at 15 and just would never sell. Finally sold at full price for 20. Carson Beck was like a couple bucks. This is a nice one here. Let's talk about it. Haynes King. I picked these up for like 20 or 25 bucks a piece. I love Haynes King. This one sold for 70 bucks. It is the jersey number. I did think about it when I listed. I was like, oh, maybe I'll list that for 80 bucks instead of 70, but maybe it wouldn't have sold. But this one sells at 70. The comp is there. Whatever. I've got 5 more and I paid 125 bucks for them. So I'll take it. One more and I'm in the money on all of them, which is nice. Drew Aller, I think, was a couple bucks, 5 or 4 or 5. That was about $6. A Barrett Carter investor collector, as well as they threw in the Tez Johnson there. But this was like 20 bucks on the gold, fuchsia, sapphire, pink lava, and the Tez Johnson sapphire. A Trey Moore collector, investor, picked these up. I only bought these 4, but I went to go list or check, and I had an extra X Fractor. They're in the Discord, and so I appreciate that. This I sold for like $3. I listed all my team lots, just a bunch of DJ Giddens and Jacob Pearce. I think there's 5 or 6 of them in there. That'll go in a rigid mailer, $1.25 shipping. Should have no problems. DJ Giddens, I think, was like 12 bucks. I think I took an offer. I had it listed for 20. Not going to hold out on DJ. I really like him, though. I mean, he's 2,600 yards over the last 2 seasons. He's ridiculous. Mitchell Evans, I think I took an offer at 2. I think I took an offer at like 1 on that one. Jalen Daniels was probably about closer to 10. That was like $2. Cam Scadaboo took an offer at 10 on this one. I was the cheapest listing, but again, do I see his value of Sapphire increasing? Am I going to hold out for the $2? I'll take my money now. This I've been trying to get rid of for the longest time on Discord. I've been posting this for like $3. I sold this for 5 on eBay finally. So that was nice. I think I sold one for 10. I just accepted another offer for $10 like 2 minutes ago. So clearing out of the Julian Sayin, if I'm going to get the hype right now, maybe put it into another new listing snipe that I find. I don't know. Savion, guy that I really love, man. He's going to be a good player. That one sold for 12. And then I sold these offline. Sold this on my college football buy-sell trade thread on Twitter for $6-7. I'm taking a huge loss on Cam Rising. I just sold a bunch of stuff on ComC for pennies. It was a play that I made. I'm like, you know what? I don't know what's gonna happen in the Big 12, and I just kind of threw a ton of darts, and Cam Rising was on that dartboard. So that sucks. He still doesn't know. We don't know what he's gonna do. And this was $3 as well on my Discord. I probably paid closer to 7 or 8 on this. Just defensive player, cool card, but not much of a market, I fear. So $900, pretty solid. Gonna package this all up. Go to the post office. Take advantage of the hype. There's a ton of hype. This is just insane. I mean, everyone's got to get their content and their views up, right? Like we just went through 4 or 5 months of college football and now there's nothing. So I get it. Someone's got to get hyped up and we got to get all these clicks. So take advantage of it. Sell. Do whatever you got to do. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe. We'll see you next one. Peace. Love you. Bye.